Hello, my dear Geminis. This is your extra bonus reading because you're one of my greatest supporters. And anyway, I'm not gonna, explain that. A lot of you already know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna mention here for the new people, if you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, cord cutting, spells, scrying, or any other services that they offer, or anything that you want to ask, there is an email in the description box below, so feel free to use it. Also, if you want to join the membership, there is a join button, press it. I upload those members only videos every day, so it's a good way to actually get some extra videos if you like what I do, and to support me and my channel so that I can keep doing what I'm doing. Now, this is going to be your messages from Spirit. It's a timeless reading, so whenever you get to watch this reading, it's the right time. It can resonate completely, partially, maybe even not at all. It doesn't have to be the whole reading. It can be only one card. Okay, I'm just explaining here how this works. It's a very specific type of reading. And even if it doesn't resonate, it's definitely for somebody who needs to hear this in a certain point of time. Now, it could be you, it could be somebody else. So let's see what's going on. Messages from Spirit for Gemini. Let's see here what's going on. Ooh, well, maybe it's time for love for some of you. It could be also forgiveness. That's what I'm getting really strongly. And it could be any type of unions here. It could be a business partnership, whatever. You could be also definitely resolving some issues with whomever you need to resolve, whatever you need to resolve. Okay, there is a peaceful resolution here. But for some, it's somebody here. Okay, so let's see what else for Gemini. Well, some of you have been really dealing with something heavy for a long time. You thought it's never gonna change. This is a very interesting reading that I'm getting here. As I said here, it can be only one card. It doesn't have to be the whole reading. I'm getting somebody who was really lonely, like somebody who was really on their own for a long time, and they thought like it's never going to change. Well, it looks like it's changing. Okay, now this could be about, friendship. It could be about, just somebody who maybe gets your idea, supports you with your work, or it could be romance. For some, it could be quite unexpectedly some healing. Okay, something that you thought it's never gonna happen, like no way, you see. Anyway, here it is. For some, there is a financial turnaround in this situation. If you have been feeling like, like really things are not working, no money here, no support, no idea, no potential, no opportunity, well, that's gonna change, okay? Big time. 9 of Pentacles. Well, if you were single, you're not gonna be. If you were out of money, job, whatever, you're not gonna be. This is somebody who is definitely very confident, very self-sufficient. Money is looking good here, but the confidence is also looking good. Okay, and that's very attractive for business opportunities, for love, for anything here. Okay, now some of you really stood with all the integrity in a very difficult situation, and you're about to be rewarded for that. Okay, through something. Now either it's this person, either it's this job, either it's this whatever this is. Okay, there is a reward here. Ooh, if you believe it, you can achieve it. You have the Neptune here, Pisces ruler. It's all about that. There is a shift though happening here with the 8 of Wands, because it is 8 of Fire. You could expect even some communication and turn of events. Trust me, you're gonna this is gonna be 180 here for some of you. Do make sure that you're manifesting here heavily. Okay, that's going to be very important, because what you think about, you're going to bring about, but you have to be confident. Not like this, you need to be like this. Okay. Surprise, surprise. Well, you have the Uranus here. Now, this is Aquarius ruler. Okay. Now, if you're watching this as soon as it's released, okay, this is actually Uranus is in your sign, okay, and it's going to stay there for 8 years. Also, we are approaching the portal 8-8 Lion's Gate, okay, 8 of August. So there is a lot here going on. Okay, 7, 8, 9. They are definitely progressing in the situation. I told you something out of the blue. I told you like really like shift, like 180, things turn around where you thought nothing is going to happen. Well, surprise, surprise. Uranus is an unpredictable planet, okay. All the planets go, like the certain orbits, whatever. This one goes left, right, front, back, whatever. You can never predict how it's gonna go, okay? And definitely it brings a sense of, sudden. It brings a sense of something like black to white, or whatever, So definitely here a shift, like unbelievable almost, okay? Well, you're in for a treat here, my dear Gemini. Something is gonna play out big here. Ooh. Well, I told you, it's all about, some of you, there is a major, let's say, purification that it's going to happen because of some type of forgiveness or some type of peaceful resolution with yourself, with somebody else, however this works. It's not going to be the same for everybody. And as I said here, this can be only one card here that you're resonating with. But with the Six of Cups in this deck, yes, again, it's a strong sense of some type of soulmate here, romantic or otherwise. Okay, it doesn't have to be only romance. That it's somehow in your energy. And some of you, this could be forgiveness. Okay, this could be the past. Especially the Six of Cups sometimes literally represents reconciliation. Now, please, whoever doesn't want their ex back, don't take them. This doesn't have to be about your ex. This also comes with a lot of creativity here. So if you were here not inspired, you're plenty inspired, especially the fine arts, but not only the fine arts. Anything that we do that it's, creative, or even that it's not creative, like in nature, because when we do what we love, we do tend to do it in a creative way. So it could be just that for some, okay? But definitely here, this is about high vibrations. One of the highest vibrational energies is love. 6 represents the frequency of that. When I say love, I talk about the universal love, which is the source of all creation, okay? Now, this is definitely about being in this high vibrational vibe here of forgiveness, nurturing, understanding, loving energies, creative energies, you see. So we are there. We are not, in hatred or, misery or whatever. And some of you could have been feeling like almost like cheated of something, not cheated by a person, it's not that, but cheated of opportunities in life. Okay, well, that's gonna change if you allow it. Okay, so just stay positive here. The more that you're vibing here in this energy, the more that the good you're gonna see in your life, Okay, let's see. Setting yourself free from anything that was holding you back. Well, let me start here. Aries energy here, number 0. It's the first of major arcana. You're starting the brand new journey, but now you're unapologetically yourself. That's the courtesy of, Uranus in your sign, okay? You're setting your intentions. This is who I am. This is what I want. Very honestly with yourself and then everybody else. And you're leaving behind anything heavy, anything dark, anything, that was dragging you down and bringing you to the low vibrations here. 5s are about obstacles but change. Now, very interesting 2 of Swords in this deck. 2 of Swords, it's usually, in the classic tarot, it's a person blindfolded, hands across the chest, holding swords, inability to choose, move forward, blockages, whatever, not seeing, not knowing, whatever. In this deck, when you get this one, is something is going to come through, okay, that it's going to mark finally movement from whatever this 2 of Swords was for you. So you're going to finally move. There is a possibility to finally overcome whatever this was. And that's your chance here. And that's going to come quite unexpectedly here, where you thought nothing's ever going to happen. It's happening. Okay. So whatever your situation is here, now I'm not going to go through that. I already explained what is this. So there you go. Now, if you want, you can of course work on your energy here. And some of you, it could be beneficial. Meditate, do your salt baths here, maybe even, like especially the clearing sessions here could be helpful, because some of you are like really stuck in some, like very heavy energy here, and you're supposed to be vibrating in this light energy, you see, not this heaviness here. Okay, let's see what else. Well, Gemini, you're in for some treat here. Yeah, there is going to be a news, and it's concerning something that you're dragging with you for a long time, okay? This news come out of the blue and finally set you free. You see, the Nine of Swords, that's your energy, Gemini, okay? Nine of Swords, it's sleepless night, something that you were really this was keeping you awake at night, okay? A lot of anxiety here, but in this deck, it also represents the karmic cycle that has ended. You have learned the karmic lessons, you're supposed to be moving, but some of you are still stuck. Well, with this coming in, you're going to get unstuck. That's what's happening here. Something happens, and then you're moving forward from something that was a major blockage out of the blue, where you thought that it's never going to happen. It's happening here. A little bit of miracle for yourself, okay? Something is big coming through here that's going to turn everything around. But be ready here to vibe in this high vibration energy. Be ready for forgiveness, for, you know, like chasing your dream again, believing in everything, in yourself, in others, in the world, and, you know, whatever, you know, but be open to that, okay? That's how you're going to get there. You do have something coming in. For a lot of you, there's going to be guidance, epiphany, communication. Somebody reaches out, even the pause here, you know, and sometimes it's just the forgiveness. It doesn't mean that you necessarily have to go back to somebody, but it's going to, you know, bring you almost like relief, you know, the sense of relief. You feel this light-hearted energy here. You're not feeling heavy anymore, okay? So that's what I have for you. Love you all. Take care. Bye.